All right, guys. So welcome to this live session here with your host, FX. So as we do every weekdays, we look at the Forex indices and metal markets. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. New week, new day, and new opportunities as always. So let's get on to it. So first, we're going to be looking at the news calendar as always. So this is how we do our stuff here. We're going to first look at the news calendar. Not quite some good big news here today. We have a FOMC minute member speaking today at 12 p.m. But other than that, pretty chill day. We also have the news in regards to what was it called? Can't remember the name here. Autism, yes, autism from the president. That should be later on today. So that may affect the actual pharmaceutical market. So if you're trading stocks, especially pharmaceutical stocks, that will affect the market for sure. All right. So that's good. And other than that, we're going to look at the TV alert app. So the own app that I created here. So those are basically trading view alerts that are coming from one of my specific indicators here that's going to provide you with institutional liquidity in the market. And this is off of the 15-minute chart. So basically, where you get access to the TradingView Alert app if you're in the Discord group. So make sure to go on my YouTube channel. You should see an actual Google form. Just fill it out, and we'll see exactly if it's going to be a good fit here on working with me. But when you're going to have access to that, you're going to have alerts that will be coming in here in different sessions. So you have Asian session, London session, and New York session. And those alerts here are really specifically based off of the indices for those sessions. So for Asian, you have HK50, so that's the Hong Kong 50 indice. And you have also G225, so this is the Japan 225 indice. And also you have the gold setups here at Asian. Same thing for London, you have gold also. But on London, you have Euro 50. You have UK 100, so United Kingdom 100. And you have DE40, so that's the DAX. So that's the German 40. And finally, you have the New York session that is US30, so that's Dow Jones. US 100, that is the NASDAQ. US 500, that is S&P 500. You have also Russell 2000, that is US 2000. And finally, sorry, guys. Finally, you have the gold. Okay, so gold, you're gonna have alerts here on all of the sessions, but for the rest, this is what I explained you to. So usually on your session, we're gonna have sometimes we're gonna have alerts, sometimes we don't. But most of the alerts here, since we're on New York, will be US30, NASDAQ, S&P 500, German 40. We do have also German 40 trades also, and we have Russell 2000 and gold. Okay, so basically you have 6 potential alerts coming in, and yeah, that's pretty much it on that. Next, we have the trading view indicators that I'm gonna go through. All right. So I'm just gonna minimize that. And for this example, I'm gonna be using US30. So Dow Jones. So the first indicator here is called Nova. So Nova is an actual trend indicator that will provide you with the actual trend in the market. So when the trends switch, it's going to provide you with a buy signal and a sell signal here. But the buy and sell is not to take a buy or sell. It's to provide you with details that were bullish or bearish. And that indicator works on any time frame and any markets. All right. So that's Nova. I'm just gonna pull up the settings here. So Nova Edge 1.2 Discord. So that's the version here. Then after that, you have the fair value gap edge. All right, fair value gap edge. This one is providing you with fair value gaps here in the market. Could be bullish or bearish fair value gaps. And you just have to trade accordingly off of that. And you also, if you have invalid fair value gap, it will provide you with the details also. All right. Other than that, you have XAUUSD. So this is, I'm just going to show here. So you have AI V7 Discord. So this one will provide you with some setup here in the market. Just have to reload it here in a few, but let me change. I think it's still loading here in the background. Oh, okay, let me refresh my page. Refresh. Hold on, refresh my page. Hey, Leon, hope you have a great day. Let's go back here. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So there you go. So this is EMXAI. So that will provide you with bullish or bearish setups here based off of different indicators here that is all combined. So you have ADX. So there's a specific ADX pattern that I'm looking for to get in the market. And also you have VWAP, so volume weighted average price, and POC, point of control. That is, if everything is aligned, you're going to have an entry for a buy or a sell. So for this example here, you have Dow Jones here for a sell. That came in here at 6 o'clock roughly. All right. And as you can see, price is currently at the TP, is set up for TP5, but it's reversing here up to TP3. So you should be well in profit here off of that setup. So this is EMX AI V7 Discord. Next, you have the high-low level. So this is providing you with support and resistance zones off of current time frame and higher time frame. All right. So as you can see, we have the previous resistance support here that was switched to resistance. So price broke out, tried to tap it, and started to break down. And it's really good to provide you details here of what market wants to do and which level here to look at. So right now we're at this level here currently, this one here where you have the cursor. This is where we're at right now. So if it wants to go down, it has to break that level, and you have the other level, and so on and so forth. All right. Next, I will provide you with the. I have other indicators here. Again, I'm going to show you guys also, and I think it's going to help specifically Leon in regards to his trading. And I'm going to be focusing on the trading journal here today also. We still have 2 minutes before market open, so still have time. If there's any setups here, I will let you know, guys. We're gonna hear it in the background too. All right, so don't worry about that. All right, so this one is called multi-time frame analysis, so MTA V4 Discord. So if you don't have that indicator here, let me know, but you should have it here if you're in the Discord. And this indicator is pretty simple. It will provide you with a previous day open, high, low, close. All right. So you have the daily analysis from the previous day. You have also the weekly analysis here. So if I click on weekly, you're going to see that that box changed. Just going to move this a little bit. Put that on the right side. Okay, so if we go back here, this is the daily. So this is the previous day. All right. So the previous day was Friday, because this is Monday's price action currently. So the detail that you're seeing here is the Friday's open, close, and the median price. Okay. Every time you're using that daily analysis here, especially I would highly recommend to use that, is to look at the highest point, the lowest point, and the median point. All right. Also, you have the option to look at the previous week. So last week's price action, last week's high, last week's low, and the last week median price. All right. And also you have the monthly. All right. So monthly. So based on last month, we're trading above last month's high. All right. So really a great tool to use. So it's MTA V4 Discord. All right. And finally, we have this one that was, yes, this is the POC and VWAP Discord. So it's pretty simple to use. So providing you with the previous day, the previous day VWAP, previous day POC, and you also look at the current day VWAP and POC. And what's good with that is that it's going to provide you the details right there on your screen. So as you could see, it's clearly bearish here. Market bias is bearish versus current VWAP. It's bearish. It's below the VWAP. 1,000 right now. So sell Russell 2000. We have Russell 2000 for sell. All right. So like I was saying here, is you have the previous day VWAP. Previous day VWAP and current day VWAP is below and below. And the previous week VWAP is above, and the previous day POC is below, and previous week POC is below. Okay. So that will provide you with good indication here of okay, we're more bearish than bullish, so I'm expecting to go short here in the market. All right. So if you combine all of that, what you're seeing here, so if I load, let's say, this EMXAI, you can clearly see that because it was trading below the previous week, previous day POC and VWAP, and we had the ADX confirmation, it provided you with a sell setup. So we had a sell, went up to retest, and if we load the MTA Discord and we open the daily, you can clearly see, I'm just gonna minimize this so you can see clearly. You can clearly see that price traded below the previous day price action. We're below the previous day POC and VWAP. So you have 3 confirmation that's going down, plus you have the ADX that's going down here. Now we just have to wait for a retest. And as you could see, it clearly tested that median price from the previous day and started to tank. All right. So you could use this as a tool to have more confidence here on taking the trade and even to have a continuation in the downside. So based off of that, I would aim for the previous previous day low. So this is the previous day low here. So you may reach that. All right. Let me make sure. So we have a sell on Russell. And I think we have a sell. Do we have another signal here? Let me check. No, we only had the Russell for a sell. So Russell 2000 for a sell. And let me check here. Yeah, so we have Russell for a sell here for now. All right. So that's perfect. So in regards to the, I'm just gonna go back here. So this is a breakdown here of all the indicators here we'll be using here in our lives. And so I will show you, let me double check something here. It won't be long, guys. So I will buy NASDAQ. So I have NASDAQ buy. All right, so let me pull up this. All right. Okay, so let's go back on. Oh, let me pull it up. Okay, don't take it up. So I'll have the support and resistance Edge TM. So this is a support and resistance indicator that you're able to use as a trade manager also. And it's really good to provide you details here of what to expect here in the market in regards to some levels to be that the price may reach. And as you could see, we had the Nasdaq that is pushing right now because we have institutional liquidity here that came in. So that's good on that. And let me check here. Is there anything else? And also, I'm going to show you a sneak peek of something that I'm finalizing here, and that is called the interval EA. All right, so this is basically an actual manual. It's a hybrid type of EA, so you could trade it manually. You have to trade it manually, so it's gonna and what's good with that is that it's gonna provide you with if you're, let's say you're entering a buy or a sell, you could select the amount of trades based off of the setup per second. So let's say I'm entering a sell, for example. This is only for example purposes only, guys. I took a sell here, but every 10 seconds, if you see the details here of on the indicator here, then it's going to provide you with the interval ENT. This is the interval. It's 10. So every 10 seconds, it's going to give me another entry. All that stuff. Okay. And also, I'm able to take a TP, to select a TP that could be per position. So as you can see on top, you have TP POS, right? So this is TP per position. Or I could click once and click TP TP all. So that means that if I select the TP, it's gonna provide me with, it's gonna close out the TP here in full. The TP will be based off of the all of the account. Okay. So, and if I want to close the position, I could close them right here. And the stop is to stop the amount of trades coming in. All right. So let's say I want to close it. I'm going to close it right here. I'm going to close. It's going to close the position. And let's say I want to enter another sell. I click on sell. You see the status switch to sell. So it's entering me for a sell, and in the next 10 seconds, I'm gonna have another sell coming in. We're just gonna wait. You have another one that came in. You have another one that came in. I'm just gonna show you the terminal so you can see exactly how many trades coming in here. All right. So if I'm good with the amount of trade that came in, and you have a counter right here, you have 5 trades, 5 position open. You have 6. Now I'm just gonna click on stop. So it says status stop. All right, and I could close the trades, and it's gonna close all of the position. All right, so this is pretty good in regards to eventually passing challenges here, because you have the option to put your initial balance of the account, and then you're able to look at the all details. So you have the max drawdown, the max drawdown per day, the max drawdown for the account, and you have the P&L. So you have your P&L here in points, in pips, and in dollar amount. All right. So you have all of the details here. So you don't need to look at the actual terminal at the bottom. You could close that and just focus on your chart. And then you go back and forth on the setups here that you have. All right. So for now, we only had the Russell trade for sell. So that's the only one that we have so far. And I'm just gonna double check to see if we have. All right.
Leon Popsevic sent an image and a message.
All right, we won't be long, guys. So we're just gonna go back on the on trading view. And if there's anything that you want me to look at in regard to anything like that, just let me know, guys.
Leon Popsevic sent an image and 2 messages.
All right, perfect. So yeah, just listen to your message, Leon. So first, in regards to FTMO, everything is good on my end. So if there's a maintenance on their end, maybe it's on your laptop or on your what's it called, on the back office, but FTMO is working for me just fine. It's all good. And in regards to the journal, that's what I was going to analyze here. In regards to the journal, we're gonna first look at. I'm just gonna pull up the those setups here. So we had three setups here at London. We had the German 40, US50, and UK 100. Okay, so we're going to look at the German 40. All right. So we're going to look at EMXAI with all of the setups here that I already spoke to you about, guys. So we're going to go one by one. All right. So I'm going to start with the original analysis. All right. So the actual signal. Okay. So this was the signal that came in at London. So we had a sell that came in, and that was before London opened. But as you can see, it was a clear, good sell that came in. All right. And currently the price went to TP. You see here it says TP6. So this is this line here. This is TP6. So if we calculate that, that will be, it went to TP5 at least. Okay, so TP5 to TP6, you should be already out of that trade. So that was a beautiful trade. The reason why it gave you the sell is because you had the POC and VWAP that was lower. It was below the price was below those two setups, and I'm going to show you that in a couple of seconds. And also, it was trading below previous day range. All right. So if we remove this, and we're going to focus on the MTA V4. So this is the multi-time frame analysis. So this is one of my custom indicator guys. So you don't see that anywhere else than here. You see that the price traded below previous day. So the previous day was Friday. So the previous day was higher than the current price action. And when it provided you with a continuation here in the downside after the previous day low, it broke out previous day low. That means that we're going to be going lower, right? And if we pull up the EMXAI, another indicator that you won't see anywhere else than here, you see that you had the entry that came in right at near the end of that previous day low, all right? So the ADX was providing you with a momentum going in downside, and your POC and VWAP was also doing the same thing. So when I see that, that's you get in on that trade for sure, for sure, for sure. Then if we go back and we look at the POC and VWAP, you can see clearly this is the previous day POC, VWAP, and you see here market bias is bearish, current VWAP is below. So the price is below the current VWAP. When it says versus, that means that the current price versus what? Versus the current VWAP, it's below. You see everything is below. Everything is below. So high momentum going in the downside. So if we pull up again the EMXAI, I'm just breaking it down for you guys for each setup. Thank you. You see clearly that it was a sell. All right. So previous day VWAP POC, current day VWAP POC going down. You have ADX that is providing you with a sell. The sell signal is only based off of the ADX. but the rest, the filtration is off of what I'm showing you guys. Okay, so everything is included in that indicator. Okay, that's why it's powerful. And then you just have to look at your levels for your TPs. So if you're focusing on TP3, you're good. After basically an hour or so, you should be done for that trade. All right. All right. So this is basically the breakdown here of German 40 here. Okay. So is that clear for German 40? We're gonna go on Euro 50 in a few seconds, but German 40, that's pretty much the way it is. All right, so Russell just reversed. All right, so let's continue. We're gonna look at Euro 50. All right, so Euro 50, you gotta sell also. Same thing, you see it clearly, guys. It was below the POC, VWAP, everything was going down. Price went straight down, reverse, and started to go lower. So if we pull up the MTA, you can see clearly that it was trading below the previous day low. All right. So we're near the end. So basically that big box is basically the actual candle, right? So you have the high, the low, the median price, right? And if it's trading below the median price, more bearish movement. If it's trading above the median price, more bullish movement. Okay, pretty simple. And if you add the POC and VWAP, you're gonna see that price was really going down, and the current day POC and VWAP was bearish also. So if we remove those two, see clearly that this one went to TP6, and if we add if we look at the POC and VWAP, you see bearish, everything is below. All right. So same thing. Even you could see the POC and VWAP in the background settled, but I see clearly that the POC VWAP is below. So right there, it switched to go below and then try to go back up and tank a little bit more. All right. And then finally, you have UK 100. So UK 100 was probably with a sell, I think, but so we have Nasdaq buy. I'm just gonna check to see if we had an actual UK 100 trade. I think we did have that at London Euro 50. UK 100, yes. So we had sell. All right. So that UK 100 if I'm looking at the on my left side, is because I'm looking at the TV alert app, guys. I have multiple screen on my end. Just making sure of UK100, and that's what at 302. Okay, 302. All right, so let's pull up. So we don't have the MXAI entries here, but we did have a sell on the TV alert app because it's using a different type of calculation here to give you the entries. But as you can see, this one didn't pan out that great. So if we go back on the 3, let me check. Maybe it did. No, it didn't here. So it did went, let's see here, 245, 3. No. See here, give you a sell right here, but now the price went back to the POC, the previous day POC and VWAP. So when you see that, that's another good example, guys. So when you see that, when you see your price action coming in, you say that it was a sell, and then price went against you. Sometimes people want to ask, okay, when should I get out of the trade? Use your POC and VWAP, the previous day POC and VWAP. It's a good indication here of what's going on. So we have a Russell 2000 for a buy. So we just switch from a sell to a buy. So it should be a buy setup here. So Russell 2000 for buy and NASDAQ for buy, if I remember. Yeah. So by using this, it's going to provide you with some good indication here of what to expect. Okay. So you're going to have some, this will be used as a support or resistance zone for you, because this is where price went and consolidated or retested multiple times. So that's why you have those lines here. Yeah, always use Google Chrome, Leon. Do not use something else. If you're using something else for FTM mode, it's better on Google Chrome. So it's all good. All right, so let's see. I'm just gonna see here, and then we're gonna focus on going to focus on the let me check. Hold on, guys. Won't be long, guys. I'm just doing a small thing here. All right. All right. So is that clear, guys? Pretty simple to use. So everything that I'm showing you guys is in my Discord. So if you want to have access to that and you want to work with me, I'm able to give you one-on-one sessions also. I've been trading for the last 12 years. Is that 12 years? 2013? Yeah, exactly. 12 years. So started with binary options, then transition to Forex, and then I'm going to transition in a couple of days or weeks in towards futures. So I will do less not trading CFDs accounts, so anything that is really like FTMO, all of that stuff. Uh, I will still trade those, but especially if I'm trading indices, it's better to get an actual futures account because you have less spread, little to no spread, and you're filled right away. So you don't have no limitation here towards that. And I'm trying to find an actual futures prop firm that that people all around the world will be able to use, especially Leon. I know that Leon wants to use futures account, but I may have found a few futures account, and just have to get some details of which country they do accept or not. And if they accept your country, you should be good to go. So what's good with the futures prop firm is that there's less it's a less amount for entries, and you have bigger amounts of capital that you're able to trade off. For example, there's one futures prop firm that has a $1 million account, and it only costs less than $900 US. So So there's money to be made on that front for futures specifically, and that's why I'm focusing on trading indices and metals, gold specifically. All right. So make sure to like and subscribe, guys. Make sure to like. So if you're looking at my live, make sure to leave a like. That'll be appreciated tremendously. All right, so let's go on. Was going to uh, do a breakdown of the journal of Mr. Leon. So I'm just going to show you basically the back office here of the Discord. And we're going to I'm going to explain exactly what I meant in regards to the journal, because journal needs to be done specifically in the right way. All right, so this is the Discord, and I'm gonna focus on every time that you for example, guys, if you're working with me, you're gonna have a section here in regards to your journal, and the journal will be really tailor made based off of your strengths and weaknesses, and it's really simple to do. All right, so I'm just gonna pull up the video that I shared with Leon. Hopefully, Leon, you went to that section and look at the way that you were supposed to do your journal, because what you sent me, unfortunately, wasn't that. So all right. So I'm gonna pause it here. Think you guys should see. Oh, can you? Oh no, you can't see. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to pull up the video. All right. So All right. Yes, trading future is a trading future. Yes, exactly. So let's break down. Let me check. Where can I? Hold on. Where is that? Won't be long, guys. I'm just because I can't see the video on my end. All right. Okay. So it says here. So you could this is maybe you could use that as your own journal for anyone else that is on the live or you're looking at the replay. We're gonna finish with that here on our session, but this is Leon trading plan slash journal. Okay, so focus on maximum 2 trades per day, per week. Oh, I said per week. So you should be only trading 2 trades, two pairs. Sorry, 2 pairs per week. Okay. So if you're trading, I think you sent me Euro 50 and German 40. So if that's the case, that's perfect. So no more than 2. So if you want to trade one at London and one at New York because you don't want to just focus on one session, you could do that. And I think I did say that on the next point. So it says 1 pair for London session and 1 pair for New York session. Okay. Only take 1 trades per session. All right. So basically you have 2 pairs, 1 for each session. All right. And 1 trade per pair. So that'd be 1 trade per pair per session. Okay. So the maximum amount of trade I should see on your journal will be 10 trades if you're trading Monday to Friday. All right. So maximum 10 trades per week that I should see on your journal. All right. Next, risk 0.5% on your max drawdown. Okay. So this is the maximum. All right. Record your session. So hopefully you started to record your session. And if you don't know how to record your session, it's pretty simple. You could go on YouTube, create a live, and put it as private. And you just write the session, the title as live trading session, Leon, and the date, and what you're trading for. All right. So you don't need to record all of your session, the full amount of session, and usually the session should be no more than an hour and a half per session. All right. You have to take notes on your winning trades and losing trade. All right. So you have to, okay, I put a sell order for Euro 50, a sell order on German 40, and then I say, okay, I took the trade, write the time, write the actual price point that you entered, write your stop loss, write your TP, all that stuff. And if you won it and you lose it, all right? And you have to put also the exit price, right? Okay, and after that, you break down your trade slash emotion. It's really important. The emotion you felt before, during, and after the trade was completed, right? So that means that when you get the alert, for example, if it's an alert or a setup that you saw or whatever, right? What made you take the trade? So you have to put, okay, I took the trade at, let's say, 10 what time is it? 10 10 or 12 10 12 a.m. September 22nd, I felt happy. I felt stress. I felt whatever. It could be something related to something else. It doesn't matter. So you have to write down your emotion. When the trade is running, what do you feel? Are you feeling nervous? Do you hope that it's gonna win? Do you hope whatever? Right? Same thing when you close a trade. Were you happy? Were you sad? Do you understood exactly why you lost? Do you understood exactly why you win? You need to break down all of those things, right? And then at the end of the of each trading day, record your journal in a voice note or by hand, right? So what I do here, me personally, is I take my phone, right? I take my phone. I have an iPhone, so regardless if you have an iPhone or Android phone, whatever, you should have a voice note option, a voice note app on your phone. If you don't have that, download it, right? And you just have to record your session like this. Okay, you say, okay, today is September 22nd, 2025. It's 11 a.m. Today I took Euro 50 for a sell. I felt miserable at the start of the trade, but when the trade hit my TP, I was happy. Uh, the reason why I took that trade is because I saw a breakout of liquidity in the upside and a VWAP POC downtrend, and you continue like that, and you have to do that for each and every trade. And what's gonna happen is that it's gonna help you analyze your trades, analyze what you're doing, and in the long run, you're gonna be able to fix some things that you're doing wrong, right? And also, I didn't put that. You have to also put an actual screenshot of what you traded and the actual indicator that you use. If it's a high low level, if it's a EMXAI, if it's a TV alert app entry, if it's your own entry, regardless of what you used. Okay, it's an MTA that you use. If it's Wyckoff, if it's whatever, right? So you have to break down each of your things that you did in your journal, and that way you're gonna have page and page of setups that you're gonna see that, okay, when I enter this is what the market did. When I entered this is what the market did. Oh, if I see this next time, I won't do this. That's how you get better, right? So is that clear, Leon? And for anyone else that was listening, this is how you do your journal, guys. And what, like I said, if you're doing one-on-one session with me, you're gonna have a section for you in the Discord, and you should be able to follow along the actual journal, and it will help you out tremendously here overall. All right. So, okay, understood. Thanks for the list. No problem. No problem. No problem. No problem, guys. So for now, we have Russell 2004 buy. We had two buys on Nasdaq. Should be good. And let me check. Yeah, so Nasdaq, we had 2 buys on Nasdaq and 1 buy on Russell. We had originally a sell on Russell, and we have a buy right now. So chill day on a Monday here. All right. So is there any other questions, guys? If not, we're gonna close it out. It's 10:18 already. And in regards to EMX AI, Leon, I really don't know why it does that on your end. You just have to do a refresh, basically, and that's pretty much it. And I also see that you're putting a lot of alerts on a lot of different time frame. We already spoke about that before. You need to focus on one time frame and one time frame only, because if you have too much alerts coming in, you're going to be confused, and that's not what we want. We want to have clear setup, clear as day, and continue that way. So if you're focusing on 1 hour, focus on the 1 hour. If you're focusing on the 15, focus on the 15. All right. Yes, but like I said, you have to focus on one or the other, because you have 1 hour setups and 15-minute setups. So are you a scalper or a swing trader? You cannot trade intraday and hoping to do a swing trade intraday. Doesn't make sense. So we already talked about that before. So if you're intraday trading and you're only focusing on on 2 sessions, you need to be trading lower time frames, so less than 30 minutes. 1 hour is too long. No, that's the thing, Leon. Intraday is scalping. So that means that you're in and out in 1 day. So that means that right now you're just saying that you're scalping on 1 hour and you're scalping on 15 minutes, or you're intraday trading on 1 hour or intraday trading on 15. So it's 2 time frames. All right, no problem. So if it makes sense for you, do as you please. It's all good. So let's close it out, guys. We'll be back here on London session. So we have London session here at 2:45 tomorrow morning. So make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and open the notification bell. You should be notified here on the next live. And all of the next lives for this week's are already posted here on my YouTube channel. All right. And remember, and also, if you want to have if you want to work with me, and you can always pull up the Google form that is on my YouTube channel. It should be on the pin video on my YouTube channel. You should see a link there. Just fill it out, and we'll see exactly if it made sense to work with me. And eventually, I think this week, I will see if I could open up the TV Alert app that will for free for maybe for a week or so. and to test out the alerts here on my alert app, so TV alert app. So I'm just making sure that the actual domain is working fine, so I could share it in my live, and you could sign up, and you're gonna have basically the week of alerts that will be available for you. All right, perfect. Thanks, Leon. So have a great day, guys, and we'll be back here tomorrow morning, London session for another session. If not, I will be back at New York also tomorrow. All right. So peace. Have a great one.